Tonight, a mass shooting in the busy warehouse district outside a popular nightclub remains unsolved. It's been nearly 7 months since 12 people were shot, including 24-year-old Jezreel Poliate, who lost her life.
Yeah, WDSU reporter Shay O'Connor, she digs deeper into why there's still no arrests and speaks with the victims in this tragic shooting.
Yes, some of those shooting victims tell me they are afraid the case will turn cold. Many still dealing with the lasting effects, physically and emotionally.
7 months.
Sometimes I'm just puzzled why it's taking so long. I know it's an investigation, it's open, but something, give us something.
Of unimaginable pain.
Our loved one was
24-year-old Jezreel Poliate's mother and father are frustrated, but not losing hope that her killer will be caught.
All the cameras, from the hotel across the street, from that business, you just wonder when, I just pray that they won't hurt another family.
Poliate's friend Kimberly Davis says that night in April took a turn that no one expected.
We went to the club, me, my boyfriend, and our friends. We was already inside the club.
Davis says she reserved a table at the Republic nightclub, but Poliate was refused a wristband at the door.
She called me and said, they're not letting me in. You got to come downstairs and get me. As I was going downstairs, shots started going off. And my boyfriend grabbed me, and we was basically on the floor for like 5 minutes because it was like a long shots. Walked downstairs, it was like people all everywhere. Like a girl was reaching out to me, asking me to help her. She was shot in the leg. We had to like cross over people to get out the door. Once we made it to the car, I called Rel. She didn't answer.
The surveillance video shows the moments people began running, following the hail of gunfire. Poliate would lose her life standing outside at the door of the club.
Some girl answered the phone and she was like, this your cousin, this your cousin? I'm like, yeah, why, where's she at? She's like, well, she's been shot. She's not responding, but we're trying to help her and we're calling the ambulance and the police never came.
Robin Davis, another close friend of Poliate, says when she arrived on scene, EMS still had not rendered aid to her friend.
Like her body just was on the ground, not covered up, not nothing, just if you walk past, you could just see it.
WDSU caught up with Police Chief Ann Kirkpatrick, who says the investigation is ongoing, but the superintendent would not tell us if there were any leads.
No homicide cases ever closed, none. And we have a minimum of 4 detectives who work just cold cases. So it is certainly a case that is still being investigated.
We represent 6 of them. They were all part of the same group. They were all friends that were together in line at the Republic.
WDSU spoke with some other victims. One woman is still fighting for her sight. Many of those who are still dealing with the pain declined to speak on camera, scared because the case is still unsolved. Their attorney, Greg DeLeo, filed a lawsuit against Republic NOLA, along with its main owner, Nicholas Thomas.
We've alleged that they are responsible for not taking even the basic security measures.
DeLeo says Republic NOLA failed to follow their own guidelines, outlined here on their website. It says if a reservation is made and someone has a table, patrons with that party don't need to wait in line. He says there was also no permit for an event of that size. Kia Fuller, the main organizer of the event being held at the club that night, is also a defendant in the lawsuit.
And what we found out from the Republic so far is that there was no paperwork involved, there were no permits involved, and there were no agreements between them and any of the other defendants.
For Poliate's loved ones, the hurt will never leave. Their hope is the person responsible will turn themselves in.
She was a strong person. She worked multiple jobs. She was young. She just was full of life, and I just felt like her life was taken so early. Like she wasn't able to have kids. I just wish they could have did more. Like even with all the other people that got hurt, people got shot in the head, people got shot in their leg. Like people really could have lost their life just like her. And what are y'all doing about that?
And the mass shooting remains unsolved. If you know anything at all that could lead to an arrest, call Crime Stoppers at 822-1111. Back to you.